with her boyfriend again.
She's been having dates. Yeah, maybe she is.
Lola wants to be a mummy. Right, that's what you abandoned me for, is it? Jockey abandoned me because if he'd stayed on me longer.
Oh, Lola, you can't.
Wanna break away.
I bet you were snoozing with your head in the woods then.
Gotta make that move.
Lola wants to be a mummy.
Now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna?
You don't have your ponytail in it anyway. It'll either be your ponytail or your pony's tail. Hi guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. I don't know why I'm shouting. I'm saying hi to... We're testing out a new style of filming, aren't we? There's not 4 of us this week, there's 5 of us! Yay!
Oh, this is too much for my brain to cope with.
And we love the fact that everybody enjoyed last week's vlog so much.
Yeah, that we're back together.
It's really nice to read all the comments of everybody being pleased that we're back together. It's like they're happy for us. The norm. Lola, what are you doing? You're going to have a piggyback? I will admit that I didn't particularly feel like riding tonight.
Got a bit of a toothache.
Bit of a toothache earache, and then when I got on, I didn't even think about it until I got on, and then when I got on I was like, oh, I don't want to hit the floor again.
I could tell that you weren't yourself because you were like, you can carry on without me if you want, and I was like, why has she been like that? She knows I'm waiting for
without
her.
me, I'd have turned him back out.
Quickly got on with it,
Yeah.
and actually the
I don't know if I'm in sight on Emily's camera or not, but this is all trial and error.
it might not be the start of the vlog, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair. But we started it purely because, I tell you what, you know the best thing to do? We've got these expensive cameras on our bodies, but... Hi guys! At least we can show where it is. We started it because Tina was like, I don't want to start the vlog because I feel like I'm acting and I don't know why, I've suddenly got stage fright. And Em said, well just start it anyway, just in case, didn't you?
We are praying for rain. I'd rather have rain and not be able to go schooling, and that's saying something.
Woo, that is saying something. Massively. Right, so what happens if we have rain instead of... Well, but we can still go schooling in the rain so long as it's not too windy, and that's saying something for me to say that. Anyways, we'll continue with this shortly because we're coming up to Spritey's favourite splish, splash, splosh, and you probably won't hear anything. Oh God, I'm going to get wet, aren't I?
Lola's just snacking behind me.
Lola's just like food, like she has been the whole ride.
You're going to get wet face.
Oh, no legs. Thanks, Sprite! Ah, I thought her and Banks were in matchy-matchy then, but then I remembered I put his reflectives on. Whee! Lola, look at me a minute. Look at...
That's the second wet face you've had today. You don't learn.
She's like, well, you're going to have a wet knee now.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, look at you. Whoa, coming through, Lola. Don't you do it too. Co-op in a minute, I'm going to come for an al fresco free Friday night drink in the garden.
In the garden.
All right. It's handy that you live so close to Co-op. Bye. Come on, you don't want to leave them, do you? Banks. This is a slight contrast to the other day when we came along here and you were pulling my arms off to canter. Now you just want to be with Sprite and Lola. Oh, to be fair, I'm not sure I want to canter on this. It's harder than the last time we came along, isn't it, mate? I think we'll stay in trot. Crikey, very hard. Not worth risking your precious leggies, is it? Hey? Hey? Good boy. You're proper chilled today. Get in, boys. Do as you're told. It's now the next day, and clearly, I didn't end up going to Emily's for a drink in the garden because about 20 minutes after we got back from riding, the rain came, which is a good thing because it's much needed, and is hence why Sir Banksy has a rug on. He hasn't had a rug on for ages. But he's got his rain sheet on because I don't like the thought of him getting wet. So yeah, it's now Saturday and the wind is hellish here in Cornwall today. It's meant to be wet and windy. However, at the moment, it's currently only windy, so I'm not sure how well you'll be able to hear me. Good morning, boyo. Morning. You okay? Just a rain sheet on and nothing for you because you're a little porker, aren't you? Finally managed to train Dinx's mane to stay on the right side though, look. Proper pleased with that, aren't we, little legs? Although he just needs it to blonde up because it's blonde on the other side. Whee! But grey on the side that was the underneath for a long time. Right, brekkie for the boys. But only a little bit because they've both got quite porky bellies at the moment. Ah, where's the scoop gone? Banksy's bone and joint supplement, that's the Dynamic. Do keep an eye on my Instagram at the moment, guys, because I am doing a giveaway. Turn that around, shall I? A giveaway in collab with my sponsors Blue Chip, and they are kindly offering one person the chance to win 4 months supply of balancer. And it doesn't have to just be the super concentrated balancer like Banksy has. It can be any of their balancers. They are all listed on my Instagram, so do head over there and enter because it's a fab competition. Not only is it 4 months worth of balancer that you can win, but also one of their lovely hoodies too, as I am modelling here. Don't think I can show you the back, my arms aren't long enough. Banks is fed the super concentrated calming balancer and has been for over 3 years now, ever since we were on the All-Star Academy. It works really well for him and keeps him calm in his brain and his head most of the time, just not for 5 minutes of last Saturday's ride. He's also fed, like I said, the Dynamic joint supplement, which looks after his bones and his joints, and it also has that slight calorific value to it, so it keeps weight on him well during the winter, and he has slightly less of it during the summer. All right, boys, ready for it? Oh, yes, it's breakfast time. Bit of a late breakfast. It is about 10:30, but Mummy was having a lie-in. Here we go, little legs. Tiny bit for you. I'm doing this now because I'm not going to be riding Banksy today. The wind's too strong, and also I rode him yesterday. He's not needing to be in prime fitness at the moment, so I'm not consciously aiming to get him out every single day, every other day or every third day. I am quite happy with just to keep him ticking over whilst we're not doing a lot. As I admitted on Instagram yesterday, I didn't actually hack him until last night when I knew I was meeting Emily, because I hadn't made a conscious decision not to. I was just like, oh, it's fine, he schooled on Monday, we don't need to ride today. And then that happened again the next day, and then that happened again the next day, and then I realised it had actually been 3 days since I rode him. And I think in the back of my mind I had been putting off hacking him, just through a little bit of nerves due to what happened last Saturday. But I shouldn't have worried because he was good as gold. He was a good boy when he met up with Grandma Fright and, can't say Auntie Lola because she's younger than you, but you know, his friends. He was a good boy. Let's put some on you, little legs. And then I'm just going to muck out, and I'm not doing much with the horses today, so I probably will not vlog that much more today and save it for tomorrow when we're going back to the school again, and I'm excited about that. We are heading to do a pole work exercise we're going to do tomorrow, and yeah, I am looking forward to doing it. It just feels so nice to be doing a little something that feels like last summer, if that makes sense. Not actually competing or anything like that, which I will admit I'm not even massively missing. It's just nice to get out and do something with my bestie and have that tiny bit of normality feel like it's sort of returning. The new norm. Oh, good boy. Oh, sorry, I stood on the edge of the bucket. See you later, good boy. He's like, yeah, see you, mum. Thanks for brekkie. That's all I wanted. So I'm not actually riding, as I said. Not risking it in this wind. He's too flighty. It's not worth having another risk or losing my confidence. So I'm just gonna muck out because they have been in quite a bit during the sunny weather, and I've just been doing like little skip outs rather than full-on muck out. So I'm going to change my footwear and get in here and give it a good tidy up because yeah, Banksy's bedroom is not looking the best it has and it needs a spruce up. Note the new addition to Banksy's bedroom, which Robbo is not very happy about having to fix. When I was doing the trot up with Dinks the other day in that field over there, Banksy was not happy about Dinks getting the attention and decided he was just going to fly buck continuously for the 20 minutes that I was in that field. So yeah, it's pretty badly damaged from there up to here. So he is not in Robbie's good books because he is the one that's going to have to fix that, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get these off my feet, some boots on and mucking out. Okay, so the change of footwear didn't happen. I've now been sat. Does anybody else do this? I put a blanket down, to be fair, but just sat chilling in his stable. Admittedly, Puss was here, but he's just got bored and got up and left. But procrastinating, just sat here thinking, oh, I've also got my earphone in listening to my book, so I am doing something sort of productive, even though I should be mucking out. But yeah, I've just kind of, I'm all hormonal. I've spoke about it on my stories too, but wonder if it will help speaking here, because I seem to be able to pick up my phone and talk to Instagram stories like I'm talking to Emily, but pick up my camera and film and do the vlog when I'm feeling hormonal and meh and bleh. It's like, I feel like I'm acting. And I know Em spoke about this in one of her vlogs recently, and she referred to the fact that I've spoke about being real and honest, is that we can't act. We're rubbish actors. I wouldn't even try to act, to be honest with you, because we just wouldn't come across, it wouldn't come out right at all if I tried. Oh, that door was about to slam shut. If I tried acting. So I'm about to like set up the camera and start filming mucking out and be like la 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 la, and I just can't do it because that's just not me. And when I'm feeling there's no enthusiasm. I want to film and I want to record, but I just don't want to be all bright and bubbly and this is what I'm doing today, because it's not reality. So I've been sat here for a good half hour, if not longer, maybe 45 minutes, getting covered in hay and dust, and the cat was climbing on me, and procrastinating, thinking about thinking. I've got a bit chilly actually, so I better start mucking out to warm up. But yeah, I guess it was just a case of picking the camera up and saying that if you get feeling like this, then you're not alone, because I feel like it every 4 weeks. And it's insane. I won't go too deep into talking about not contraception, what's the word? Not contraception, because that, without getting too personal, I don't need that. You know, hormone, like, what is it called? If you're on the pill, or if you're, oh, getting my words aren't coming out right. But we're all female. Well, the majority of my viewers are female, so we all experience this problem once a month, I would imagine. And yeah, hormones. Ugh! And I'm sure men don't understand, and that's infuriating in itself. But yeah, I'm blabbing, but I just wanted to let you know that if you feel all hormonal and meh, like I did 4 weeks ago, and like I'm feeling again now, I think it's highlighted, being in lockdown has highlighted those feelings more, because in everyday normal manic life you've got to just get on with everything, haven't you? Whereas when you've got an excuse to just sit down and do nothing, and you take it, you then start thinking and overthinking and getting even more hormonal and emotional and stressed out. And the key is actually just try and keep busy, I think. Exercise always helps me, and I know it does. And after I've done it, I feel like, oh wow, why didn't I do that sooner? Yeah, so I'm gonna stop blabbing and start mucking out to warm myself up. Change my footwear and start mucking out to warm myself up. And yeah, just let you know that you're not alone if you get like this at this time of the month, because I have been feeling proper meh. As I always say, talking about things definitely helps get it off your chest. Definitely helps you feel a bit less alone. And I'm not really sure where I'm going with that, but I am actually gonna muck out now. You guys and the vlog is making me accountable for getting it done. That's what you abandoned me for, is it? Cozier there than on me, is it, mister? To be fair, it is a good job he abandoned me, because if he'd stayed on me longer, I would have stayed procrastinating for longer. Procrastinating, that is the word, isn't it? Right, so let's do this. Dinks needs doing as well. On it, on it, on it, on it. That's those two all done. Dinks' pen all mucked out. Banksy's stable all left to air, stroke dry out from his pea patch. And I'm going inside now. I am going to continue to update. Oh, no, I'm going to take my boots off first. But then I am going to continue to update Banksy's digital horse profile with all of his dressage results. I did quite a few the other night. But then did get slightly sidetracked on a Zoom call with the girlies, and it ended up being like an hour and a half long, which was obviously lovely, but yeah, I only did 2015 and 2016. I want to get all of his record updated because, as I said previously, Robbo is a hella for tidying up and clearing things out, and I dread that one day he might throw out some of my dressage tests because he's just always cleaning and tidying and moving things and putting things away when I leave them out, and I've got them all in date order at the moment. So as I said, I've done all of his BE record and I've done the majority of, was it Riding Club or BE? No, I did it in date order, so it was BD test but unaffiliated, and now I need to do 2017, 18 and 19. It's really nice updating them on there because you get to reminisce and look back at all the scores that we've had over the years, and it's just fab that you can put them all together in one place. But I will show you a screen recording of what I'm doing whilst I'm doing it. And if you're not a member, hi boys, of Digital Horse, then do go and check it out because it's a great platform. Oh, it's warm in here, boys. We've got a fire lit, haven't we? Yes, we have. Yeah, check out the platform because it's a really good site. It's basically, I've said many a time before, but it's basically, oh, in the dark here, like Facebook for horses. And you can keep all your horsey antics in one place without bombarding your non-horsey friends and family with horsiness all the time. Hubby is watching telly, so I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about piston rods in the background, so I will crack on and get inputting some of these. every single dressage test I believe I have done, aside from one, which was our first ever one-day event, which isn't in here because I can't find the dressage test. So I need to look back on my Facebook. It wasn't affiliated, it was riding club. And it was the one, shall I put the snippet in? It was our first ever dressage test on grass, which was coincidentally our first ever one-day event together. And it was the one where we, yeah, ended up in the hedge. In the undergrowth of a Cornish hedge covered in brambles. So I'll insert that snippet here for those of you that haven't seen it. I'm sure the majority of you have. Needless to say, we were eliminated, but we did get back on and continue to finish the test because it was unaffiliated. I was allowed to, but I can't find that test sheet anywhere. I am sure that that one must be somewhere. There's no way I would have thrown that out. I remember it said in the notes section, very brave, because she kindly let me get back on and carry on. So yeah, we only did 2 one-day events in 2015, which was that one in June and then a BE one in August. I will add that the June one, which was unaffiliated, we did go on to get a double clear even after falling off, but we were technically eliminated. And it shows what we did in 16, 17, 18, 19. These are all affiliated. And obviously none for 20 yet. And if we go, funnily enough, we don't have anything in the FEI tab. But over to UNAF, we have done 1 test so far this year. Not a real one, but it was an online one. Dressage Riders Online. So it's good that you can add those results in there too. And if we go back to 14, our first ever test together. 15, we did a lot of unaffiliated stuff because we didn't do BE till the very end of the year. 16, a couple of riding club things. 17, again, a few more dressage. Practiced our dressage a bit more in 17. 18, only 1, that's bad. 19, and yeah. I think there probably are the odd 1 or 2 that I've possibly missed, but I'm glad that I've got the majority on there. And when I say possibly missed, it'll be like maybe I went with Emily in her car and then the test has ended up back at her house rather than my house. Things like that. But we haven't over the years really done that much dressage. We really should do more. That was this year's aim. Like I said, 2016 and 17 we did quite a bit. 18 and 19 we didn't actually do that much. We got more into eventing and then didn't really do competitions in between. Saved all the pennies for BE entries. But I'm going to love you and leave you because I want to have enough footage space on my phone, not make this vlog too long basically, to include some of tomorrow's pole work exercise, which I'm excited about. So I am going to go and jump in the shower because I am disgusting. Ugh. And I will see you all in the morning. Good morning. How are you? You okay? Where have you been? You're soaking. Up then. I want a helping hand. Oh, you're a hungry boy. Empty bowl, puss. You're soaked. What have you been up to? You've been out partying all night. Hey, let's get you fed. I imagine Banksy is going to be looking pretty much the same as Puss. Soaking wet, but probably covered in mud too. Because we have had the biggest downpour overnight. Literally, the rain was that heavy. Oh, okay. I thought his feed bowl was going to be full and show me quite how much rain we have. So not quite as much as I thought, but it woke me up. It was that heavy. Come on then, boys. Yeah, quick dash. Get the ponies in. Give him a clean. And in about 45 minutes, Em's going to be here to pick us up and go schooling. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. And obviously I don't want to just duplicate the same sort of footage that I put in last week's vlog. Come on then, mind the puss. Mind puss, move. Whee! Yeah, I don't want to just put us trotting around in circles in again. However, the reason we're going is A, to ride other than hack. Hello. But B, because we've got a lesson plan for next week. So get the boy in the school again and see what we want to start working on. I think we're just gonna suss out, excuse me. Oh no, I haven't managed to get that wet. Don't go in my handbag. just suss out how even they're feeling in each pace on each rein. There's no bed for you to roll in, thank you. You're going to do it anyway. Every time in Banksy's stable, isn't it? Dinks, there's nothing to roll in. Yeah, you are weird. What are you doing? Go in your own bedroom. Shaking like a dog. Go on, go in your own room. Yeah, what was I saying before Dinks started rolling in your stable? Our instructor, Fred, is going to give us a Zoom call virtual lesson. He's been doing them for a fair few weeks now during lockdown, but obviously as Banks and I weren't doing much ridden work, we haven't been ready or fit enough to have one. But now that he's been back out hacking for the last 5 weeks, and we've been to the school once, it'll be twice after today, I thought, yeah, by the time we're ready for our 3rd schooling session, we should be able to go through some basics with him, and it'll be really good to test out the Zoom style lesson system. I've seen lots of people having them actually. I've seen Olivia Towers does them as well, and people have been having them with great success. So it'll be really good to give that a go. For those of you that don't know, our instructor Fred is on the long list for Tokyo with the Irish squad. We've been having lessons with him for quite a few years now. I love that he's firm, yet he knows what we're capable of, and he won't let me chicken out of doing things, but at the same time he's not too pushy. Well, he is, but in a kind sort of way. No, he's not kind. What is he? He just knows how to tell us to get the best out of the horses, and the best thing is as well, if we are struggling, then he will get on them too, which is good. Obviously virtually on Zoom calls you're not going to be able to do that, but he knows when to tell me to stop being a wimp and just get on with it, or when to be like, yeah, she is actually really struggling there. But he pushes us, I kind of say in the gentlest way, but it's not gentle at all. You know the saying, you have to be cruel to be kind? It's kind of like that, but it definitely works, and I'm actually looking forward to getting back into having some lessons and progressing, because obviously it's been since like last September since we last did anything, which is what, 9 months? Don't know why I'm counting 3. I'm counting back up to September again. July, August, September. Yeah. So 9 months since we've actually done anything worthwhile. So today is just about getting to the school, feeling what we need to work on. He was so good last week. I'm hoping it's not just a fluke. But seeing how even he's feeling on each rein, and then at least I've got something to start the session with Fred with when we do our Zoom lesson. I'm going to try and get him as clean as I can, and we will update you once we're at the school with Em and Lola. This is a little bit deja vu, Em. Little bit deja vu. I was like, how is it a whole week ago? But it's not quite, is it? Tomorrow it would have been a... Hi, Lola! Are we inside or outside?
Don't mind.
Depends how much money I have to grab out my purse. How windy is it? Nice having the choice.
It is, isn't it?
Some people have that at home even. Right, you need to de-stress. Lola wouldn't load, so if you get on her feeling like that.
No, I know, I'm trying my hardest not to be. It will be fine. I don't know why I'm getting that out, because I need to ride them. Just then I forgot you ride them.
Inside, outside, inside, outside. I'll just put £15 in my pocket and decide.
Hands on the light and see what the GoPro films like on the inside.
It's all about the filming quality, guys.
It'll be easier to be inside because there's more poles inside.
Oh, okay. And I was saying that what we're doing is just ascertaining how they feel on each rein and each pace ahead of a lesson, hopefully next week.
Yeah, you've got some exercise to try.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did bring the magazine. It's not like me to look up the exercise, is it?
When you messaged this morning, I was like, oh, okay.
She's on it. I'm excited.
Hey!
Oh, did you have a late night?
No. I don't know, I'm fresh as a daisy today. I'm trying to stay nice and positive. And
In other words, Tina, turn the camera off till I've got my pony and she feels like I want her to feel.
Well, I've got a funny feeling.
Somebody's a bit hormonal. Lola's feeling very much like me. I did speak about hormones yesterday. Do you want to explain that Lola's
not on Reggie Mate at the moment?
No, like you said, it is too expensive to keep going when you're not competing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've been able to cope with it quite well up until now. Well, no.
Don't say it's only since she's met up with her boyfriend again.
She's been having dates. Yeah, maybe she is.
Lola wants to be a mummy. Lola wants to be a mummy.
Oh, no.
But she's trialling another product now, isn't she?
She is, yeah.
Just to see whether that takes the edge off a bit.
But she hasn't been on it long enough, so I know that it's not going to have taken effect.
No, does it? Do you have to put her on a loading dose?
Yeah.
Em's not going to mention it until she's decided whether it's effective or not, are you, Em?
Wow.
Undecided.
Yeah.
Let's just get today out the way first. We'll report back after today's schooling session.
Yeah. No, she'll be alright. She'll be fine. She'll be okay.
Mine's a keen bean, I can see it. The question is...
They're getting it more into their head now of knowing that they're going back out and doing things.
Yeah, rather than just plodding around the lanes.
Yeah.
Emily, do I dare ask you this question?
Go on.
Do I wear spurs or not?
I'm not mentioning it. If you put them on and it goes wrong, then it'll be my fault.
Okay. Got to make my own decision. Right, more importantly, £5 or £15?
I don't know, I would just go and see what it is like over there and then...
Decide what the filming quality's like. It's funny how doing just little things like this just feels a bit like a bit of normality's returning, isn't it? Oh, you two, Banks, don't do that. Oh, he's like, I just want to snog her. No, I want to bite her. I want to give her love bites. I don't think Emily's going to appreciate it if she doesn't have much mane left.
I think Lola's quite enjoying it.
Oh no, Lola's going to start squirting in a minute. That's the trouble. What were we saying about hormonal? You like it, don't you, Lola?
You know what you said when you walked in, the last time you were in here?
Yeah.
You hit the wall.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be it.
As we walked into the indoor school, I went, oh, I haven't been in here for ages. Oh, actually, last time I did, I hit the wall over there. But yeah, we won't talk about that. Let's crack on. Warm these ponies up. I'm excited.
I've set the all pole.
Em set up the pole work exercise, which we're just going to warm up round in walk and trot, which is basically doing mini serpentines all the way through the poles, and we can then work out whether they're feeling better on the left or the right rein. Ready to tell Fred ahead of our lesson? And then you've got one from Equispire's Instagram.
Just as a warm-up thing, because this is our warm-up here, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
Equispire with all those poles, we need 7 poles. For that.
Yeah, so we need 5 for the first one and 7 for the second one, which will be in Em's video.
So I have just set up canter one to fit in how many stripes?
Oh, she's good. How many?
Should be probably 4, I think. So just ride down.
5 for me then.
Ride down through normally, see what your normal stride is, and then try.
And she's also put a tripod down there, so which horse is going to spook at that first?
I know. And come out a little bit more to give him more space.
Sorry, mate. Like you do, but he's not really good enough for that. At least it's making me laugh, I suppose. Good boy. That's better.
So we fade in the rhythm. So we fade in the rhythm. Such a masterpiece, swaying in the spotlight. Makes me feel so good inside. Oh, baby, don't ever talk about the things that are everlasting. Oh, baby, we won't ever last. Hope that we're in that mood where you teach me how to dance. And I'm just a young and foolish, begs for a second chance. I'm doing clumsy pirouettes in your bedroom light. Praying you will ask me to come stay the night. Baby, we're so cute to pretend. We both know we don't make no sense.
Sweaty face. That was because I was using more arms for brakes than legs for power. And somebody's tired out already. Oh, I know. Well, and my core. And my arms. And guess what? For this last 10 minutes, I've taken my spurs off. I don't need that turbo power today, thank you, Banksy. Although he does look worn out now.
He did do very well. We just came over just to check what I was setting up and whether
Oh,
he approved
okay.
or not.
Whether he approves, whether he can scat those poles flying or not.
Yeah. Right. Try and do this.
What are we going to do?
There's loads of different ways. It's again just
Take your pick.
take your pick, come around on
Thanks,
the
Kirsty, for another... Oh, look at this, literally sweat. Right, I'm going to end my vlog here. This vlog, our vlog.
this vlog.
Well, it's long. It includes Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I'm sure we'll post some of this on Instagram. And we will see you next week for a lesson.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. With Fred. I tried saying Fred earlier. I said he's an international event rider. He's long listed for the Tokyo, well, obviously Tokyo 2020 is not happening anymore.
2021 Tokyo.
Yeah, for the Irish team. And then I was like, and I don't really know all the rest of the stats, but I'm sure he'll...
You guys have seen him in our vlogs before. We've
Exactly.
done camp with him. He's pretty harsh.
I thought you were going to say he's pretty hot then. He's pretty hot. Well, he's Irish, so
No,
yeah.
but
He's
he's
firm but fair.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, when I was saying harsh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's what we both need
To get
We both like
results.
to have it like that. Although our first show jumping lesson, I'm already going to say, please be nice to me today.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you can kick my butt after from today.
Yeah, week 2 and 3 you can, but we'll see how the lesson goes next week. And I'll insert some footage here at the end of this vlog of some previous jumping lessons we've had
Yeah.
and show. And then
Yeah.
if any of you guys want to have a lesson with him, he's charging £40 and it's done via Zoom and I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I think it'll
You
be
have
good.
an
I'm looking
earpiece in,
forward to
don't
it.
you?
Yeah.
You have an earpiece in.
You have a headphone in.
Headphone in, so
Yeah.
you're listening to him and he's watching you on a video.
You just need somebody else to film you. So you need,
Yeah.
Well, we'll show you next week when we do it because that will be the example of how it's going to work.
Yeah. Watch your space.
Because we're so techie. Bye.
Start to prepare. Bring him back. Up, bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back. Good. Bring it back. Good. Bring him back. Keep him back. Keep him back. Keep him back. Keep him back. Good. And medium. Very good, Tina. When you think you've got enough canter, leave a more leg on. Inside leg on, outside leg back. Think, right, I've got competition canter. Now squeeze with the legs. There. Keep that through the turn. Now have a look. Move up, move up, move up, keep going. Now have a look. Now think of 4. Think of 4. Balance. Legs, 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 legs. Good. Legs, go on, move up a gear. Up a gear. Up a gear. Now balance. Put her on her ass. Good, Tina. Keep it slow at the outside range. There you go. Turn. Yeah, there you go. Now accelerate that. Super canter, yeah. And then gently bring it back, collect. Good. Medium. Good. Good. Don't let her lean on your hands. Good. Now start to prepare. Whoa, light. Whoa, light. Whoa, light. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good girl. A medium. Good. Super. Keep the medium smooth. Keep her on the bit. Keep her on the bit. Keep her balanced. And prepare. Outside range. Warm
Good boy.
and light. Good. whoa, and light. Good. It's good she's going, but make a little bit more planning here. Now, you know you want quiet 4, yeah? So do that now. Keep your leg on. Now you're going to have to whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn. Gently move the canter up, not into a gallop. Stay balanced. Good, now have a little weight. Super. Fix your canter. Move up. Now balance. Good boy. Start to prepare now. Bring him back. Remember he's going to root. That's harder. Get him right back. Keep him back. Keep him back. Keep him back. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. Now sit up now. Whoa. 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 Yes, and medium. Good. That last pole gets close. Don't let it get close. Don't keep pulling. Put your leg on. Yeah, now keep that rhythm with your leg. Pick the stride. Go. That's better.
Might be a bit of a bit down in a minute.
Keep your leg on. Keep your leg on. Good. Look for that stride early so you move up. Look for it now. And then go up to it. Go on, move. Go on, keep going. Perfect. Good girl. Make sure you're able to bring him back a gear. Bring him back a second. Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back. Good girl. Stay square. Very nice. Very nice. Stay smooth.